Hi again, I'm high again. It's Friday, my phone is broke, my screen is broke, and I can't record because I opened the recorder magically. Like it was a miracle that I opened the recorder because my phone screen is not stable. It moves fast and it's not working, and I can't open it with anything. I just called my brother a video call. I didn't call it, the screen did. It was so weird because I wanted to answer his message about what happened to the national team on Sunday. That's a funny subject. I'm going to go back to it. So did I say it's Saturday? No, it's not Saturday. It's Thursday. It's last Thursday before the holiday, and I'm probably not going to record for a week. So it's not what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I'm so high. I'm high again, and I'm happy. And I'm going to start the MA soon, and I don't know how to get there and how to get from Wulad Isa to Agadir in 2 hours or 1 hour 30, and probably they're gonna expel me. I'm gonna get expelled, and that's so fucking sad. I wanted this master so bad, now I can't do it because I'm far away in this remote, ugly place. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what the hell I'm doing here? What the hell am I doing here? That's the fucking song. I don't know. What the hell am I doing here? Something like that. I think it's Linkin Park. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm gonna look it up now. Look for it, not look it up. You look up word in a dictionary. What am I saying? I don't know. What am I doing here? Anyway, I wanted to talk about many things. First of them is that, first and foremost, like the British say, the phone screen that's broken down. And then I wanted to talk about how I want to quit smoking weed. Because it doesn't make me happy anymore. It just makes me sad. I mean, I'm happy now, I'm relaxed and everything. I have a pizza waiting for me, but it's just not that interesting to me anymore. Nothing is, actually. I've read the books. They were hard to understand, and they were literature, difficult category books about cultural studies, about eco-criticism, and these are boring subjects and boring topics. And we're supposed to have a conversation on these topics, how poetry, it's like energy, and it flows and gives others energy, and we're all affected by the energy in the biosphere. And I'm high now, I can't remember what I read, but it was boring stuff like that, how poetry and words inflect us differently and change our perspectives, and this is how we can change nature. And it's a weird mix between environment and nature and language. Though poets really used descriptions and metaphors of nature in their poems, but it's not. We can't change the mindsets by words and therefore change the fucking environment. It's just a stupid idea that someone came up with in the 70s, and now we're going to study it and discuss it. I don't know, I'm very smart or I'm very stupid. So this is not what I wanted to talk about, actually. I wanted to talk about what happened to the national team. Oh my god. I mean, the national team, they took the money of the people and built stadiums and spent it on football and players and giving bribes to the referees. Like all the other countries complained. Algeria complained, Egypt complained, they all complained that we were buying the referees so as not to let them be in the finals with us, or the semi-finals, and it was so fucking funny. And then the Moroccans, in the last game, something weird happened. I mean, in the last minutes, they were facing Senegal's, and the Senegal goal wasn't accepted, wasn't counted because of a mistake, which was not a mistake, to be honest. The defender and the attacker pushed each other, and one of them fell down. The defender, of course, and they gave him a fault. And it was a goal of Senegal, a correct goal, but they didn't allow it, didn't count it because of Lakja, and he was bribing the referee. And then after a few minutes, 1 minute or two, Moroccans attacked, and Brahim Diaz was pulled, and the referee stifled a penalty for Morocco. And there was chaos in the stadium, and the coach of Senegal called his players out to like give up the game, and they were begging them to come back because it would be it would be like a fucking scandal in the African Finals Cup, and everybody was embarrassed. Lakja was embarrassed. Infantino, the head of the FIFA, was embarrassed. Like Motsibi, what's his name, the head of the African Nation Cup, was embarrassed. Everybody, Confederates, was embarrassed. Everybody was embarrassed. And then they called him, and maybe they agreed to miss the penalty because Diaz the Senegalese, because of Sadio Mane, he's a player, he's the captain, he called them back, and they continued the game, and then Brahim Diaz missed a penalty in a weird way. He wanted to do a panenka. I mean, why would you do a panenka in that moment? I mean, Messi was crucified by Argentinians because he missed a penalty, but this guy gets comfort. I mean, people are consolidating him. I mean, they're saying, sorry, Ibrahim, and we love you, and what the hell is that? He missed a penalty, a cup penalty. If he scored that goal, we would have won the cup. Yet, he didn't. He chose to do a panenka and missed it terribly. And it's so fucking sad, because Morocco should have won that game. And then we went after that to the extra times, and in the first quarter of the extra time, the first one, the Senegalese scored the goal, and the others were because of Yinawi. His father is a tennis player, now he plays for the national team. And he gave the ball to the Senegalese in a weird way because he was hit in the head and he had blood coming out of his forehead, and they put a bandage on his head. I mean, that was so fucking weird. Anyway, he gave the ball to the Senegalese and they went and they scored the goal and they won the trophy, and now they are the African Cup winners and Morocco has won nothing. And these motherfuckers missed that game. I wasted that game in a fucking playful, weird way. And my mom and my brother wanted Morocco to lose because they take from our infrastructure money and our schools money and our hospitals money, and they give it to footballers. I mean, Ulgagi is paid like 70 million, one of the top high salaries in the African managers. I was like, what the hell? And I agreed with them because I wanted Morocco to lose. But at the same time, the other guy in me wanted Morocco to win because he wanted Morocco to have a cup. And I had two feelings contradictory inside of me, and I didn't know which one was me. Which one was him? Which one of them? Because I have 5 people inside of me, 5 monsters. I don't want to talk about those monsters again. I talked about them a long time ago. I mean, in a few recordings. I can feel them. There's the angry guy, the sad guy. There's the depressed guy. There's the happy guy. And then there's the monster, the killer. And this is what I wanted to talk about. Yesterday I had a weird dream. Before I called my brother now. I dreamed of killing my brother, but it was the body of a woman. I took the knife and I started stabbing the chest of that creature. It was the character of a woman, and it was my brother. I don't remember the dream correctly. And I kept stabbing it and trying to stab it under the tits and on top of the tits. It was fucking so real in my dream that I woke up terrified. I don't know why I dreamed that. I mean, it's so fucking weird. Anyway, I'm speaking for 10 minutes now. I didn't expect to speak that much because I had I didn't have much to say. But like I said, I'm still confused about what happened in my life. I don't know where I started living and when I'm gonna die. And I don't understand anything in life. I think we understand. We think we understand life, but we understand nothing about life. When do we realize our existence and where our existence ends? And where do we go after we die or we sleep? And what the hell is all of this for? What's the purpose of all of this? No one knows the purpose. Some people pretend to know. They give answers like the purpose is God or going to heaven or it's a test. All these purposes are imaginary. They're not true. They're not based on any evidence. Because we have animals that die fast and we kill every day like ants. You can kill 100 ants. I mean, if lives matter and all these creatures matters, why do we have so much killing, and why do I have things that are useless and nonsense and arbitrary and absurd? I'm absurd. I think I'm gonna sleep. Good night.